No.
Yeah.
Just hoping that today is going to be a fabulous, fabulous day.
It will be. It will be because you know why? It's day. And
It,
it's the day before Friday. It's a day before the weekend. So it's going to be a fantastic day. And also because people are tuned to us here on Subah, Pyar. So you know they're going to have a great day. On Thursdays, we like to bring to you that type of, you could say, sometimes it's a slow vibe. Sometimes it's a party 90s type of vibe. And
mhm.
sometimes it's a mixture of both. So if you're in for that ride this morning, well, that's what we've got for you for today. Then we've got your Bollywood scoop, your movie of the day, your positive thought for today. We've got your Bollywood's hits list, and today's the final day of the week that it's usually played for. And then again until Saturday. So we do hope that you guys are enjoying all of the newest releases of songs and also the hottest songs right now coming out of Bollywood. But Budipal, did you manage to have your breakfast this morning?
Not as yet. I'll get that
What
shortly.
what what are you feeling on having this morning? Some an omelet?
Some bacon eggs.
Yeah, that would be really good. Okay, quick question, and we're
Mhm.
gonna start this off this morning. You know there are two types of bakes,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
There's like the bake that is thick, right?
Mhm.
Thick and soft.
Mhm.
You know, like both sides of the bake has thick, it's thick.
That
And
is
then there are the bakes that you can roll very thinly, and then they become like very crispy, like very thin. And on each, when you cut it, top and bottom is very thin and very crispy. Now that may sound like, oh, it's just a matter of, oh, make a time for roll them thin, or make, just put two roll and throw them in the aisle,
Mhm.
right? But it makes a big difference with when you eat something because it's the crispiness and then it's that thick, soft bite. So, what are you a fan of? Which are you a fan of?
The soft bite ones.
I am definitely a fan of the thin bite ones. I like the crispiness and when they bake, fry brown and nice.
Mhm.
So our discussion this morning is about bakes.
Yeah, it's true. I
What?
probably would like to say that too. You know what?
What?
I like both.
You like both?
I like both. I like both.
All right, guys. So, guys, vote this morning and let us know how you like your bake. And you know, bake is a staple in Guyanese breakfast. If it's not roti or it's not pot bake, we go straight to bake.
Yeah.
Or pancake, we talk about that tota, or we call them dosa. We'll talk about that another day. But bake is a staple man for breakfast. So you know we like to talk about breakfast whenever we start this show. So share with us what you're having on your end. Buddypal and I haven't had breakfast as yet. So go make us dribble for breakfast this morning.
All right.
पलकों के साए साए सपने तुम्हारे छाए कैसे दिल को समझाए बोलो ना बोलो ना बोलो ना बोलो ना सनम
लम्हा लम्हा यार तेरा इंतजार आंखों ने तेरा सपना है बुल्लिया है बुल्लिया सनम तुझको दिल का साथी मैंने चुन लिया सनम तुमने चाहे कहाना मैंने सुन लिया सनम
चेहरा तेरा जब जब देखो प्यार आए तुझ पे चेहरा तेरा जब जब देखो प्यार आए तुझ पे गजब की तुझ में कशिश है बस तेरी ही ख्वाहिश है इसे मैं कैसे रोकूं इसे मैं कैसे रोकूं इसे मैं कैसे रोकूं
चेहरा तेरा जब जब देखूं प्यार आए तुझ पे गजब सबकी तुझ में कशिश है, बस तेरी ही ख्वाहिश है। इसे मैं कैसे रोकूं, इसे मैं कैसे रोकूं, इसे मैं कैसे रोकूं।
चेहरा तेरा जब जब देखो प्यार आए तुझ पे।
किसका है ये तुमको इंतजार में हूं ना, देख लो इधर तो एक बार मैं हूं ना। किसका है ये तुमको इंतजार में हूं ना, देख लो इधर तो एक बार मैं हूं ना। खामोश क्यों हो, जो भी कहना है कहो, दिल चाहे जितना प्यार उतना मांग लो। हो तुमको मिलेगा उतना प्यार मैं हूं ना। किसका है ये तुमको इंतजार मैं हूं ना, देख लो इधर तो एक बार मैं हूं ना। कभी जो तुम सोचो कि तुम ये देखो, अरे कितना मुझको तुमसे प्यार है, तो चुप मत रहना ये मुझसे कहना। अरे कोई क्या ऐसा भी यार है। चलने लगी है हवाएं, सागर भी लहराए। चलने लगी है हवाएं, सागर भी लहराए। पल पल दिल मेरा तरसे, पल पल तुम याद आए। चलने लगी है हवाएं, सागर भी लहराए। पल पल दिल मेरा तरसे, पल पल तुम याद आए। चलने लगी है हवाएं, सागर भी लहराए। तौबा तुम्हारे ये इशारे, हम तो दीवाने हैं तुम्हारे। राज ये कैसे खोल रही हो, तुम आँखों से बोल रही हो। जादू आते हैं तुमको सारे।
तौबा तुम्हारे ये इशारे, हम तो दीवाने हैं तुम्हारे। छू लेते हो तार जो दिल के, तुम ही बताओ तुमसे मिलके जानू दिल कोई क्यों न हारे।
तौबा तुम्हारे ये इशारे।
Some great music for you on this fabulous day. It's Thursday, everybody. It's the 6th day of July. If you're celebrating your birthday today, happy birthday to you. Celebrating your anniversary or some other milestone, hey, congratulations to you. So I want to say good morning to some people on the Facebook Live, buddy pal. We've got BBC Tirani saying good morning, everyone. Have a blessed day. Listening from Florida. Natasha Khan, good morning to you. Augustus Andrews is saying good morning to everyone. Thank God for my first blessing of the day. I woke up Ah, great. Yes, we got to give thanks from the minute we open our eyes in the morning, Augustus. That is so, so true. And how many of you are grateful for life? Just drop us in the comment section this morning. BBC Chiran says she liked the Cripsy one. So she liked the Cripsy one. Suresh Singh is saying, good morning, Sarida. Hope all is well with you. So yeah, good morning from Suresh Balipal. Sridat
Morning.
Rabindranath is saying, good morning to you guys. For breakfast is fry balanje with chicken with one fresh wiri pepper, oil roti, and Nest Cafe. So let me guess, Sridat, is this pepper from your tree? We hope you have a pepper tree. He said
I hope
fresh.
you have a pepper tree.
He said fresh, so it could only means that it's picked directly from the tree and into your plate.
That's
All
right.
right. So yeah, if you have a pepper tree, that's good. I admire pepper trees. It looks so beautiful when the peppers are on the the tree, and it hurts my heart to pick it. All right, but then
Oh, that's true.
it hurt my heart to pick it, but it got to be picked because it's gonna spoil. It's gonna fall, and so it hurts.
That's what it's for.
Yeah.
That's what it's for.
But even fruit trees. When I see a cherry tree loaded with cherry, I'm like, do we have to do this? It looks so lovely, but the mess.
When I see it loaded, I get very excited to want to pick it. Like
Me too.
must pick
I get
this.
excited,
You
but
cannot allow us to wait.
I get excited, but at the same time, the mess a cherry tree makes. You know the mess it makes.
Oh my goodness
Yes,
gracious!
yes.
On the entire ground.
Yeah,
is
all
gonna be
over.
filled with cherry.
All over.
Actually, when I watch the ground,
Uh-huh.
so here's my logic.
Uh-huh.
Here's my train of thought. Right.
Uh-huh.
I keep thinking when I look at the trees and I see the cherries, I'm thinking that we must pick them because then it flashes to my mind what it looks like when it falls
When
on
it falls
the ground.
on the ground, yeah.
I'm like, oh my goodness, we must save it before it gets to that stage.
I think so.
So we have to
Yes,
pick it.
we have to pick it. Yes. That's true.
Because it's a waste. It's a real waste when it goes on the ground. All you can do is smash it,
Uh-huh.
and then it's gone to waste. And cherry makes one of the most beautiful, delicious juices and jams. And
Oh,
what else you can make
Lord.
with cherry? You make cherry jam. You
Cherry
make
jam,
cherry
cherry
juice.
juice. What else do you make with cherry? Let us
You can
know.
also make the cherry cheese. What it is called? Like the block of it's like a harder jam. Jelly is like a thing,
Yeah. Right.
They
Yeah,
make
yeah.
with it too, right?
Mhm.
I always remember growing up, my mom would have a butter bowl
Mhm.
with jams inside, and when you see that butter bowl, like one or two butter bowls on the table or far in the cupboard, it's jams in there, and you have to control your limit because we go want to eat it out, right? But if you come to think of it, right?
Uh-huh.
When as a mother and your kids, when you come to think of it, how much a mother goes through when it comes to the children, especially when they like to snack,
Yeah.
right? Like she can hide all these things. Like my mother used to have to hide the Ovaltine inside of the wardrobe and lock it with keys when she go out because by the time she comes home, that will be done.
My mother had.
You think we were easy?
No, we're not
Kids in
easy.
general.
Yeah. My mother had to hide fruits from me because when I eat the fruits, I will not want to. I will not want to eat my food. Yeah, so you have to hide the fruits.
Well, I used to get licks almost every single morning. And you know what I realized, Buddy Pal?
Uh-huh.
Is that my entire life,
You got
I
eating
do
problem.
not eat breakfast since I was a kid.
Well, for me,
And even as an adult, up to now, I still do not eat breakfast.
it's only recently when a wind pain did knock me that I started having breakfast. I was never a breakfast person. Never.
I
Never.
only
Never.
here. I mean, I do eat it every now and then. Like if
Uh-huh.
I'm going on vacation and it's an all-inclusive hotel and they're providing breakfast.
Of
your
course.
girl is there.
Of course. Of
Right?
course. Of course.
Or like if I'm coming into the radio and I'm going to be passing all these beautiful egg
Well,
ball
by
stands, I
default-
am going to want to stop and buy something.
Yeah.
When I'm at home, never, never. You
I-
never
I-
see me downstairs before 4 o'clock.
I remember one time I was on vacation, and so this, I told myself this is the vacation I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to enjoy myself to the brim. All right, which I did. I did responsibly. But I booked in at the hotel, and the receptionist told me, "Oh, Mr. Van Slykeman, it's going to be complimentary breakfast, all you want to eat and so forth." So I said to myself, I am going to wash y'all tail. If these people in here don't know how to eat, I gotta show you. And let me tell you, for the days I've been there, because I go out very late and I come in the morning, in my, I think I stayed there 10 days. One day, I had breakfast at that place, and that was the morning before I go to the airport.
Yep.
One day.
Yep, that always happens. You never wake up, or sometimes when I was in Jamaica 2 months ago, every single morning, there wasn't a morning that we didn't go when it was just before close off. And then one morning, hear this thing now, one morning, I mean, I understand from the staff's perspective, it's like they have to close off at 10 because start serving lunch at 12.
Go, so they have to prepare for lunch.
Hours
Yes.
to clean up our place, they need to set up all the tables. So it's a lot of work on them.
Yes,
If
yes.
people go in there at 10,
Yes.
and then they're going to eat and they might keep until 11, then that's a couple more tables you have to leave back
Yes.
extra for your work to get done when it's close to open time. So I get it. But we just wake up, we hungry too.
Yeah.
So the thing that's smart, the hotel in Jamaica, the main eating hall had 2 entrances, right? So there was the big entrance on that side, and we were coming through the regular entrance where, like, if you come in as a guest, you would go in from there, really, right?
Yes.
So we went through there, and she's like, I'm sorry. For the time I see she watch up with your face, I don't know that she's going to tell us that they're closed because we basically come late every day. We know. So by the time she said that, I walk away already, and I'm walking towards the other door. But I didn't let she make it noticeable because she's talking to my sister. And the kids and her husband. So I did not I just like slightly walk away, and I went through the main door, and I tell them, because she's telling them that they can't go in, right? And I was like, yeah, walk around, that we can think of nobody here. And I just walked in and took my breakfast, and I sat down very peacefully and ate. She could try to tell who she want to come in.
Well, you see, you were late. I remember I got up one on vacation. I got up one time, I believe I got up at 3:30 in the afternoon. And so I'm calling downstairs to see what's for breakfast. And I'm like, sir, it's 3:30 in the afternoon.
Yes.
I didn't know. I just get up stupidly. I got up 3:30 in the afternoon. I didn't even look at the time. It's until because number one, the curtains, you can't tell if it's day or night. Right? So you can't tell.
True.
Right? So I call and I'm like, what's the breakfast? This is room sister calling. Like, sir, it is 15:30 or 3:30 p.m. in the afternoon. I'm like, in my mind, like, you insulting me diplomatically, right? I'm like, all right, okay. She said, you can have some lunch. There's not much, but I can make up something for you. Like, okay, no problem. So, would you like room service? I said, yes. And so they brought up what it was. I don't even remember what it was, but yeah, I've never get to see what the people breakfast look like because home by they just while in.
And that's the next thing. When you're on vacation, I don't know, and that is why they put complimentary breakfast, because they know half the time you don't get up to eat it.
Yes.
Right?
Why not put complimentary lunch or dinner?
You're waking up late.
Yes. You will wake up late.
I don't know how people just wake up early 6 o'clock in the morning, them done outside already with all them children and them well dressed, ready for go to breakfast. I'm sorry, we scrambling off the bed 5 minutes before the buffet closes up.
Here's what those people are on business trip. They're not on vacation, so they can afford to get up.
That's not the worst part. They're managing to get up, and you'll see them go on 5 excursions for the day.
Yes.
They go on this visit. If you manage to get me to do one thing for the day, you get me to do a lot. Because when I'm on vacation, I am not getting up early to do anything.
My vacation list was long like this. I'm going to see this place. I'm going to see this place. In 10 days, I saw 2 places. 2. 2.
Yes.
All right. So the first one, of course, the first one was a must because I have to go to the city to shop. I got to shop some stuff. So that was a must. And the second one was just visiting some park or something. So you got to say one because the other one was compulsory. You had to go shopping. You go on. You gotta see what's the country, place and so forth. But I tell people when you go on vacation, take it from me and take it from Buddy Pal. Now make one long list. Just go there first and see your first 2 nights how it is.
Yes.
Do your first 2 nights, see how it is, and then take it from there. Please take it from us because I don't want you book this and you book that, you book that, your money gone on the drain. Me wonder because some
Yes.
places
Yeah.
you gotta do some advance payments if you want to go to these
Yeah.
some places and so forth. So good morning to all the restaurants. Make it your duty. The first time when I make the reservation, I go to the counter. She said, "May I ask, sir, is your purpose of visiting for vacation?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, a lot of persons are here on vacation." She's smart because she can go back and tell the kitchen people, "Hey, it's 20 people for vacations." You know what I mean, right? They go for breakfast.
Taking care home.
Good morning to each and every one of the people out there that are in the hospitality sector. We appreciate the work you do. Trust me. There's some customers, some clients, if you want to call them. They aggravate the daylight out to you. But I don't know how you have the
Yes.
guts.
And you have to keep it professional.
You have to. I am sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I remember one time I was before we go to the music. I was in this hotel, right? And so I walked in same time. So here's what the hotel had keys, right? So it was the key ring. Funny enough, was in the shape of a key, and then you had the room key, right? It was so funny, right? But you can see it's a key ring. If you're in your right sense, you can see that it's a key ring. You can know it's a key ring rather. So my dear friend was intoxicated, and he could not get in his hotel room. And so he came down and started to use the most derogatory word you can think there is in the not in the dictionary, because these words are not in the dictionary. And he's abusing this lady, and she's standing there like, "Sir, sir, sir." All she's saying is, "Sir, sir, 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 sir. Sir, would you give me a minute to explain, please, sir?" Like, "What?" She was like, "Which key are you trying?" "This key, this key, this key, this key." She's like, "Oh no, sir. That's a key ring. You have to try the other key." Oh,
Yes. No, this is happening with customers. And why do you have this design in general? Like, get rid of this thing.
maybe they think it is unique. When you look at it, it's really unique, right? But
Why did I end up in this trouble and get good custom every time?
this one cost this lady for a song. I tell you what.
It could be that he was a regular user of a hotel, because you'd know when you get an actual key card as well.
Yeah, but he's
know.
he's intoxicated. Poor man, he know himself.
Whose fault is? But he using something.
You're right.
He's using something. So this man walking the garbage this way. That's why I shouldn't allow yourself to get to the level where you're drinking. But
It
that's a
is so
story for
true.
another day.
Please don't.
Here's another.
That's not all. I got auntie.
Why do
Right.
y'all just allow yourself to
I
get so
don't
drunk,
know.
buddy? Oh my goodness. And you know what some people say?
Uh-huh.
Some people say, if them get to the stage, that means them injured.
Them in drink. Please drink
So
responsible,
this
people.
is a style, this is a pattern. To not know yourself, to fall down, lie down about the place and carry on and do the most.
Mm-hmm.
That's the fun in drinking. Okay, but we can have that discussion.
I want to ask two things. One person's to comment. What are the most, embarrassed moment if you ever had at a hotel? Do you have any? Let us know. Let us know if you feel shame. You do something. If you shame, let us know. You must do something. I remember a few.
Say that.
I can't say it either. But I'm gonna share after. But I got Auntie Radhika send us a message. She says, "Good morning, Josh and Sarita. You guys should have been at City Hall this morning so you can get to see a counselor. As we speak, the counselors are being sworn in. So oh yeah, remember we thought that we don't know our counselor. So
I just going to say I still don't know.
I don't know who's it either. So Auntie Radhika is telling me us to go and say, oh, maybe you from, I don't even know my constituency. You know your constituency?
Absolutely no idea. No. I'm living in Ghana.
Am I living in Ghana too?
In all fairness, I'm living half and half, but so
Yeah.
it's okay if I don't know, but Buddy Park, come on.
I don't know either. I barely know the cabinet ministers, cabinet members, much less for know the constituency. Nice sit down. So nice sit down, my little cousins will ask me, but who is the minister of this? I'm like, hold on, Justin. Yes, okay, good. It's the body.
I don't know them all myself.
I don't know them all myself. If I see their face, I'm like, oh yeah, that's the minister of X, that's the minister of Y, But yeah, so kudos, thank you, Auntie Radhika, for that. Congratulations to the councillors that will be sworn in, and from that pool of councillors this morning, you will get to know who's your mayor and your deputy mayor. So stay with us here in Kaieteur Radio. So today you will know who's your mayor and a deputy mayor of the city of Georgetown. All right, so congratulations to all our councillors. We had local government elections in June, and so now our councillors are being sworn in this morning in the municipality of Georgetown. 35 minutes after 9 o'clock, everybody. Do share with us. We're going to come back and read your comments in just a bit. But yeah, good morning to all our receptionists at hotels. Your job? I don't know how you do it. All right?
And we can talk about something else when we come back about receptionists and the person who issues like rooms at the concierge. We're going to talk about that when we come back. But right about now it's 9:35. We've had quite a long discussion this morning, but it's time for our Bollywood's hits list. This is your hottest and newest releases coming out of Bollywood. So Body Pal, you ready for us?
1 second, we step aside and pay some bills, and then we go straight into that Bollywood hits list.
All right.
It's back! The much-awaited Digicel School Football Tournament. Get ready to witness the passion, the skill, and the excitement. Join us as we bring together schools from all 10 regions, fostering unity and sportsmanship from June 24th to August 13th. Prepare to experience the adrenaline rush as talented young athletes compete for glory on the field. So mark your calendars and join us as we witness the magic unfold. Keep checking press for the game's fixtures. Digicel, the network for everyone, everywhere.
Hey there, join me and the #1 drive time show on Kaieteur Radio 99.1, 99.5 FM. Mondays to Fridays, 4 to 7 p.m. The Afternoon Cruise with Captain D alongside.
Let's vibe, sing, dance, and share positive energy virtually. Hello, lovely people. Join me, Shivani Lachman, and let's chill out every Friday from 3 to 4 p.m. A show that will be fun, simple, and interactive with giveaways and chit-chat right here on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. See you soon.
Just chill, just chill.
Stay on top of the news with Kaieteur Radio's main newscast, Monday to Saturday at 7 a.m., 12 p.m., and 7 p.m. You can join us Sunday too for the weekend review at 10 a.m. Remember to stream us online at www.kaieteurnewsonline.com or the MyTuner app, Radio Garden app, and you can also join us on Facebook at Kaieteur Radio. And remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
जाने हैं सब जी फिर भी बनाए बहाने लड़ना नवाबी जी देखे हैं सब जी फिर भी न समझे इशारे लड़ना नवाबी जी न समझे इशारे
I said what me.
लेना चाहो कैसे तेरी खुद मर्जी किसी ठोर टिके ना पाओ कैसे तेरी खुद मर्जी ना धूप चले ना चाहो कैसे तेरी खुद मर्जी किसी ठोर टिके ना पाओ बन गया अपना पैगंबर कर लिया तू साथ समंदर फिर भी सूखा मन के अंदर क्यों रहेगा
Yes. Music, I like every day, but I believe music on a Thursday, or more so a Zeta, we call it here on the Team SKP. They're very soothing and, they put you in that mood. Last Thursday, we had a holiday, by the way. So someone said to me this morning, it feels very weird coming to work today because, they had a holiday last Thursday. And I said, well, maybe you're going to say the same for Monday because you had one on Monday as well. So, and then, they ended the conversation by saying, you can never have enough. Well, I'll tell you what. I encouraged them. I said, hey, you got some leave, She said, yes. I'm like, I'm going on vacation, She said, yes, good idea. I said, you got to listen to Subah Pyar, Mom. We encourage you, to spend some time with yourself. Spending time with yourself and the people you love sometimes well, not sometimes. It is really, really good. Trust me. I haven't had mine for the years yet. So my vacation is pending for 2023. Excuse me. My vacation is pending for 2023. So gotta get some things done. So I'm looking at some places, but I tell you what, the airline ticket is killing you right now. You wanna cry.
Yep. You know what's actually funny too is that there are two ways you can benefit from this. You can either book like way in advance. I'm talking maybe 6 months, 5 months in advance, and you probably might get a lower ticket cost. And you can also book last minute, like a day or two before, and you might get a lower price as well. There's no guarantee. Sometimes you may end up paying a higher price, but there are sometimes that you end up paying a lower price. So that's a real risk to like hold on last minute and thinking that maybe you can go somewhere. But you can try those if you're trying if airline ticket costs is definitely a factor in planning your vacation.
Yes, that is it. But but I always say buying an airline ticket is luck and chance. Sometimes when you're ready, you're lucky to get it at a lower price, and then sometimes when you're ready, you get it at a higher price. So
yep, that's just the gamble with airline tickets.
So
a lot of persons are following that destination. Obviously, the prices are going to rise.
Yeah. So my advice is if you have you have someone in one of those what do you call them what do you call those places, man?
Agencies.
Travel agencies.
To use their discount codes.
Yes.
Why are you like this?
To use a discount code, or you can tell Sarida is a travel agent, Sarida, because Sarida live, dream, eat, sleep this. So Sarida, when you see a cheap flight, please call me. Or book it for me and I can pay you back. So if you got a good friendship, you don't know that
them pay it for me and I'm gonna pay you back thing now. Because they're calling them every day. When you come in, I gotta get back my money. Oh, me decide for me now about to go get this bike get sick and I be now about to go no way. Oh, this is how it works.
Well, funny enough that you can also give that ticket back to somebody who else want to go. But But trust me, that buy that from MP back don't really sound good sometimes.
Yep.
So,
what you should start doing in this day and age is really to start learning how to book your own tickets. It's nothing difficult.
It's easy.
And there's so many apps and sites that you can go to, but people are just afraid that. I understand where the fear is coming from, especially if you're booking to go to places that you've never been before. Sometimes you're not sure if you're booking the right country, the right airlines, if you're booking the right thing. Fear comes from there.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of search, a little bit of Google search, a little bit of things, and you're gonna be able to book like from sites like Kayak or Expedia or there's so many of them. So many sites that you can book from, and you can book your own flights. So stop depending on the travel agencies, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't do them. I'm just saying if you'd like to be in control and see more options in terms of places to go, when to book, the cost and so on, you can't always call the travel agency bugging them every day like, oh, how much for go here and how much for go here. You can actually do that on your own and check it up and decide where you actually want to go.
Yeah, I believe now you can check in yourself online and so forth to these airlines, right? You can do all of that.
Yes, you can.
You can do all of that.
If you have their apps and so on.
Yeah.
For example, I travel with JetBlue all the time, so I've got a JetBlue app, and so I just handle all of my check-in and everything from there. If there's a delay, if there's an update, they let me know.
Yeah.
They send it to let me know and all that. So these are all things that we should start learning to do for ourselves. So we're just taking control of our thing, man.
Yeah.
We know what we're doing.
That
getting into.
yeah, that once you have the app and you check in, it's easy for you. It's kind of hassle free, you know. And so when you go to the airport, all you need to do is present this to the person, and then, you know, they take it from there. All right.
Right.
So no, I believe your tickets are e-tickets now. You can just scan your phone with your tickets and so forth. So yeah, man, we're going places, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So horoscope time. It says here for Cancer. It says here relationships of all kinds are likely to be strengthened by an increased level of understanding today, Cancer. Your thinking is greatly enhanced by your emotional self.
Okay.
For you, Virgo, sorry. Relationships with those closest to you, particularly friends and love partners, should be enhanced by an increased understanding of their emotional world, Virgo.
Okay.
So, hi.
Hi.
Uh, Libra,
I don't want to understand your world. Bye.
a whole new world. A whole fantastic point of view. No one to tell us where, or no one to tell us how, or where to go, and say we're only dreaming. A whole new world.
You know what's my favorite song?
What is your favorite song?
Colors of the Wind. Pocahontas.
Oh yes. You know what's my favorite song?
Which?
Paw Patrol, you eat me in the double. My niece loves that thing, so I have no choice but to listen to it when she's around.
I'm telling y'all from now, when I get children, I don't want to hear no Cocomelon. I don't want to hear no. I don't want to hear Masha.
You know who I don't want to hear at all?
Not want to hear Baby Shark.
There is one thing they can't stand. Daddy Pig.
Hey.
Them not watch though.
I would never do that to Peppa.
You know. So my
No, me go read dictionary and encyclopedia whole day. I mean, I can't stand these things, these little things.
So my niece looked at the door, I believe, twice, and you can see that she's annoyed, and I think she almost pelted down the TV. This is what she did.
That's a smart child.
So
that is a smart kid.
Dora is saying, "Could you find it?" So she remember I'm importing, right? Where is it? So she's saying, there. So Dora's saying, is it there? Is it there at home? We all got the remote. I'm like, hey, boss, give it to me.
Well, is
So,
I think that's how children develop mental disorders, because they're getting so mad.
she just I believe she's gonna pelt the TV, and it's not Dora you pelted, it's the TV you pelted for girlfriend. So give me the remote, and I changed it. So
But that's a smart kid.
no Dora.
She's
She get
my style.
yes, and I'm like, good girl. She said, I'm telling her it's there. She's not listening. She's pointing there. I'm like,
Yes.
all right, fair enough. It's just she's not of that age to understand. It's just a money making thing, but it's
But
okay.
she's an age to understand that she's annoying. Which
She's
is
annoyed.
Good.
That's good. So Libra, it says here, dealing with ups and downs of other family members could be easier for you today than usual, Libra. You're less inclined to be logical and more apt to identify with what other people feel.
So you and I are basically in the same boat.
You and I are basically in the same boat. We gotta understand people's world today. Alex is on the same boat too, because he gotta understand relationship of all kinds are likely to be strengthened today. So yeah, you gotta focus on his emotional self. So I believe the horoscopians attacked both of us today. All three of us rather, not both of us. Sorry.
Yes. Well, they haven't attacked. They just realized that maybe we all need to be in the same boat this one time.
It's not good, it's not good because royal families, they're not allowed to fly at the same time in the same aircraft. So we cannot be in the same boat because we're royal.
Well, we're not royal.
We are royal.
Something more in your face, that was it.
We're royal, so we can be in the same
But
boat.
it's not just royals, but it actually also extends to like CEOs of companies and board holders. Like board members, shareholders, and all that. Do you know that the 3 people in the world who know who the actual recipe for Coca-Cola, those 3 people cannot ever fly at the same time.
Really?
Yeah, they all have to fly separate flights. You know that they cannot be in close proximity to each other, things like that, right? That's how important and guarded that recipe and secret is. That's also how important it is that if you can't lose one, we can't lose all 3 at the same time. We can't lose 2 at the same time because that's how guarded it is.
Wow.
So it also extends to people, and that's what I'm saying. Like there's a whole other world out there of sophisticated stuff that we don't know about. But I did happen to know about this one. It also extends to people with who hold real importance to a business or an investment or a particular thing and so on. Yeah.
Well,
sometimes 2 persons from the same board can't travel at the same time and all that.
That's why we didn't want to tell the people, but that's why you're virtual and I'm here, because we can't be together in the same room because, man.
Yeah, you see, this is what I'm talking about. I didn't expect that you would tell the people.
I'm sorry. We can be. We learned our lesson when she almost got bitten by a dog. We learned our lesson, and since then we have never traveled together. So, so we learned that. So
that's the truth. We've never traveled together after that. I was going through the streets some time ago, and I'm trying to remember where is this place, and I can't seem to remember where this place was.
I think I know it. I think I know it's where. I know it's where.
Queenstown, right?
Yeah, it's in Queenstown. You would have dropped to that fancy office, and the guy came out and collect, and then we made a U-turn. And I think it's right at that corner.
I would have dropped to a fancy office, and a guy came out.
Yes, it's a fancy office in Queenstown. A guy came out, and then we turned back, and we were going somewhere else, and then you saw the flowers.
Right. It was the next street we were going to.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Yeah, 9 hours 56. We've got to go to some Bollywood 90s music this morning.
Yes, we do.
Type of vibe. We're feeling extra talkative today, but before I go quickly, I want to say good morning to a few beautiful people this morning. Auntie Anna is joining us, and she says, "Hi, babe. A pleasant and good morning to you, sweet princess." Oh my goodness, Lord! I'm princess this morning.
So what does she call me?
And to Mr. Joshua. Okay. She said handsome Joshua.
Okay, good.
I like my bakes thin and crispy. So you see, we've got a person who loves their baked thin and crispy, and she says with eggs or saltfish. And this morning she had pancakes with nut butter on top and coffee. That's a delicious breakfast. That's a hearty breakfast.
I don't like nut butter.
She's having Sorry?
I don't like nut butter.
I love nut butter on pancake, especially when it's hot and the nut butter goes on right away and it sort of melts. That is fantastic. I love it. And we also have Auntie Bina Barrett out of Enmore checking up on us, and she said she's got a general checkup tomorrow. So I'm happy that she's sharing that with us, because we always encourage people to do their general checkups.
Do your general checkups.
We've also Buddy Ramdat joining us also. So good morning to you. Let's go to about 2 minutes of music, and then we head to the break.
The news, and then we talk people name after 10 o'clock. Celebrity names.
All right.
नींद चुराई मेरी किसने ओ सनम तूने हो चैन चुराया मेरा किसने ओ सनम तूने हो दिल में मेरे रहने वाली कौन है तू है वो पहली बार जब हम मिले हाथों में हाथ जब हम चले हो गया ये दिल दीवाना होता है प्यार क्या किसने जाना ऐ मेरे हम सफर एक जरा
This is the news on top of the hour.
Live from our studio in Georgetown.
Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 FM.
With your news in capsule, I'm Kevin Smith. With Russia threatening to cut crude oil exports by 500,000 barrels per day in August in a bid to ensure a balanced market, today's meeting with the U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken and this country's top leaders will take on greater significance, with oil being a high priority, if not the central point of discussion. Today's meeting provides Guyana with an opportunity to table its priorities, one of which has to be movement to the renegotiation table with the lopsided ExxonMobil contract, so said advocate for a better oil deal, Glenn Lau. He said this is a precious opportunity that must be taken advantage of and leveraged to the nation's benefit. And in other news, probe into rape allegations against Dharam Lal was a sham. Indigenous body disappointed with outcome and questioned silence of Amerindian Affairs Minister. Risks to environment will diminish gains from the oil revenue, says Professor Ivelaw Griffith, and government more interested in self-image than justice. Opposition says on Dharam Lal's rape matter, man runs away, leaves wife to face bicycle bandits, and cop caught on camera assaulting detainee at Enmore Police Station. And that's the news at the moment. Thank you for listening.
Kaieteur Radio, keeping you informed.
Demerara and Essequibo 99.1 FM.
Burbies 99.5 FM. Kaieteur Radio.
It's back! The much-awaited Digicel School Football Tournament. Get ready to witness the passion, the skill, and the excitement. Join us as we bring together schools from all 10 regions, fostering unity and sportsmanship from June 24th to August 13th. Prepare to experience the adrenaline rush as talented young athletes compete for glory on the field. So mark your calendars and join us as we witness the magic unfold. Keep checking press for the game's fixtures. Digicel, the network for everyone, everywhere.
Rafael Trotman break his silence after 7 years, finally admitting that the Exxon contract he signed can be renegotiated and is willing to help the government and opposition correct it. Instead of Barajagdeo being happy and throw his weight behind renegotiation, look at his dismissive expression on his face and the mockery he's making over our present and future with this $1 trillion oil sector.
Oh, this guy, somebody told him not to criticize the contract. Can you imagine any self-respecting man saying that? Oh, I signed it, but Exxon told me not to criticize it. What? It tells you about the leadership of the AFC and APNU and how they defended our national interests. You think Exxon could ever dare to bring up something like that with me? To tell me, oh, you don't say this or say this in the public domain? Do you think that would ever happen? This guy is proud to say that Exxon told him not to criticize this contract. What kind of people are these? And to think that he was defending our national interests at that time. And the others that are there, Ramjatan is no better than him, or Patterson, or many of the others from APNU. They were clueless. I was so disturbed.
He promised to renegotiate that contract while in opposition. Who stopped him? Exxon? He joined with Exxon to fight against me in court, to have Exxon pay no taxes in this country. Again, who directed him to do so? Exxon? He fight in court again to protect the 20-year permit granted to Exxon when the law requires 5 years. Luckily, Melinda Janki won, and it was reversed. Who instructed him again? Exxon? He berated the coalition for not demanding more from Exxon when they announced that 3 billion barrel fine. Now, with 11 billion barrels and counting, Jagdev keeps on approving more and more projects without demanding a single cent more from Exxon. Who's instructed him to turn a blind eye to this? Exxon? He even had the audacity to fight against Justice Kissoon's ruling, which ordered production to halt if Exxon fails to provide Guyana with an unlimited parent company guarantee to safeguard this country and its people from an oil spill. Who put him up to that? Exxon? Currently, they are battling in court against 2 citizens who have challenged the legality and potential danger of Exxon gas to shore project, which there is no proof that this project is beneficial or profitable for Guyana. Who put him up to that? Exxon? He approved without verifying that 3rd project for 9 billion US. Then the 4th project for 10 billion US. The 5th one for 12.7 billion US. And didn't demand a single cent more or protection from an oil spill. Why? Who stopped him? Exxon? He tell a reporter to go and ask Exxon first why interest rate them taking out from we oil on their investments, then go back to him for an answer. And Jagdev not listening to Exxon. Oh yeah? He criticized and abused out Trotman for not ring fencing Lisa 1 and 2. He went in and approved Lisa 3, 4 and 5 without that same ring fencing. Who instruct him to do so? Exxon? Where is the transparency we were promised by the PPP government? Jagdev refuses to release to the nation those inflated expenses. Who listening? Who he listening and working for? Exxon? Where is the report he keep on promising to release as to who really collect the cash from the sale of Kaieteur and Kanji oil blocks? Is Exxon telling him not to release that too? Where is the 2 audit reports again he promised the nation on exploration cost of 7 billion? Who tell him not to release them that too? Exxon? He is now defending 3 other court cases with Exxon, fighting against the citizens of this country. Who directing that to? Exxon? The Commonwealth, with 55 nations, warning Guyana to watch the cleanup money Exxon taking out every year, and said it can move from millions to billions. Exxon look like if they breaks him up on that one too. The World Bank and IMF warns Guyana to cap interest rates. If not, Guyana will be robbed blindly by the oil companies. What Exxon tell him? To shut up? You talking about what? Self-respect? Selling out a country's resources, the citizens' lifeblood, and not protecting them from an oil spill. And you talking about self-respect? Really, Jagdev? You see who's the devil here? Have a nice day.
Guyana,
Join me on the Glenn Lal Show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7:20 p.m. and a rebroadcast at 11 a.m. The Glenn Lal Show only on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM.
Now, those who know me know that this is my all-time favorite. You know? This is my all-time favorite. My all-time favorite. Yeah. That is my favorite. I will do a remix, you see, to this very same song, yeah. So right, are you ready for Bollywood Scoop? Tell us what we tracking today. Anything from Priyanka? How is Priyanka doing? Is she still alive? You can see. Not seen her on social media. Maybe Nick Jonas put a pause on her.
I'm gonna put you on this scandalous behavior that you have today, okay? So I've got big announcements. So you guys know that Kaieteur is going to be released very soon.
Yes.
And we've been talking for quite a number of months now.
Uh-huh.
But there seems to be a blame game happening right now. And so Kaieteur director Anil Sharma on Amisha Patel's mismanagement allegations. So he's saying, Amisha Patel is saying that there has been gross mismanagement on the Kaieteur 2 sets. And she blamed Anil Sharma's productions for it all. But now Anil Sharma is responding to that and says that, you know what? She just made us famous because now everybody wants to know who we are, with her simply saying that we mismanage X, Y, and Z. Mm-hmm. Right? And so filmmaker Anil Sharma, who has directed and produced both parts of the historic love story, Kaieteur Ek Prem Katha, has finally responded to allegations that his lead actor Amisha Patel has leveled against him and his production team. Right? So a few weeks ago, Amisha claimed that there was a lot of mismanagement on the sets of Kaieteur 2 in Chandigarh, and she blamed Anil's production house for this. She even claimed that the makeup artists and costume designers did not get their rightful remuneration and dues from the production house. So that's something big happening there. And of course, as we have more information, we're going to be sharing with you what becomes of this situation. But these were some of the things, we hear about the glitz and the glam all the time. Mm-hmm. We hear about, and we see this screening and this viewing and all of the red carpet and all these things. But how many times do we often hear what happens in the background and what these actors and actresses have to go through, what the people who work on the sets, what do they go through in terms of their working conditions, in terms of their salaries, their packages? So I'm happy whenever we can see whether this is true or not, right? But I'm happy that sometimes we can take a little insight into what happens beyond the glitz and the glam to get to the glitz to the glam stage. So I really hope that something comes out of this. If it really is a case where they weren't paid properly and all these things, I hope that those things are dealt with. Another thing quickly too, I'll put in, as a budding artist or costume designer or makeup artist or whatever the case is, sometimes you go through real things, not just on movie sets, but in anything you're being asked to work on. Because remember, you have to build your portfolio. So oftentimes you are not paid the amount of monies that you would be paid 5 years from now, because you are a budding artist, you are a budding creative. You don't have the know-how just yet. So sometimes we have to accept all types of treatments and behaviors, but that's just the way of the world, because really and truly you can't demand much, because I could be choosing somebody else that's much more qualified than you and paying them the same thing, right? So sometimes we really have to flex. So I'm just putting that in there, that sometimes I'm not saying that it's right or justifiable, but oftentimes we have to put up with a lot of things to get our names known. And it's also how we gain experience in our field of so we know what to stay away from, who to work with, and things like that. And Kajal, and you guys know that Kajal is taking a break from
She is.
social media. I
Mhm.
do not know the reason why she has decided to take this break, but you know, as stars and celebrities, sometimes people reaching out or people commenting or people bashing or heckling or whatever, it can get to you. We are simple, and if an unknown account goes beyond our post and comment every day, we are going to obviously get annoyed. Imagine thousands of people doing it on a daily basis.
Yes.
Even if they're good for good or bad, sometimes it can become overwhelming. So maybe it's the case with her, but we don't know as yet. But she's aging like fine wine, and she says, you know, she's embracing her current age, and she says, you know, she feels like 16. And I absolutely agree with her because age is just a number. It's really how you feel. And you could be 20 and I could be 40, and we see lives differently. And not because
Yes.
I'm 40, it means that, oh, you don't know anything about life. Maybe at 20, you've seen life much more than I have.
That is so
Maybe
true.
you've traveled, done things, you know, so it has nothing to do with age. I really do think it's how you feel. And to end off our Bollywood, our Bollywood scoop for today, Salman Khan's Yuvraj, his movie, his assistant director was attacked by 6 men in a road rage, and they suffer serious injuries. He suffers serious injuries on his neck and his head.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm not sure what's really going on, if this is connected to Salman Khan in any way, but I find that there's too much happening right now with Salman Khan and all these threats and all of these things, and all people close to him are getting
Hurt.
you know, but road rage is nothing uncommon in India. Because you know, I did make mention of it before, how in India it's like, picture a long road and there aren't really any lines, and you have like 16 or 20 rows of vehicle and everybody is just boring to get through. Imagine that level of confusion. So maybe it's just very innocent, like it's just a road rage, but I don't know. I just hope that Salman Khan is safe. I hope that this guy is, you know, he's gonna be okay. And just another day in the world out there. So that's your Bollywood scoop, 10 hours 16. Buddy Pal, we haven't really played so much music today.
No.
We want to get straight to the music today.
And this one is my favorite, so this is gonna set the tone. 10 hours 16. I come back at just about 10 hours 30. We've got a movie recommendation for you, and then of course we're going to tell you what June 6th is all about. So stay with us, everybody.
तुम पास आए, यूं मुस्कुराए, तुम पास आए, यूं मुस्कुराए, तुमने न जाने क्या सपने दिखाए। तुम पास आए, यूं मुस्कुराए, तुमने न जाने क्या सपने दिखाए। अब तो मेरा दिल जागे न सोता है, क्या करूँ हाय, कुछ कुछ होता है, क्या करूँ हाय, कुछ कुछ होता है।
तुम पास आए, यूं मुस्कुराए, तुमने न जाने क्या सपने दिखाए। अब तो मेरा दिल जागे न सोता है, क्या करूँ हाय, कुछ कुछ होता है, क्या करूँ हाय, कुछ कुछ होता है।
ना जाने कैसा एहसास है, बुझती नहीं है क्या प्यास है।
क्या नशा इस प्यार का मुझ पे सनम छाने लगा।
कोई
न जाने क्यों चैन खोता है, क्या करूँ हाय कुछ कुछ होता है,
क्या करूँ हाय कुछ कुछ होता है।
तन्हाई में दिल यादें संजोता है, क्या करूँ हाय कुछ कुछ होता है,
क्या करूँ हाय कुछ कुछ होता है।
तुम पास आए यूं मुस्कुराए, तुमने न जाने क्या सपने दिखाए,
तुम पास आए यूं मुस्कुराए, तुमने न जाने क्या सपने दिखाए।
अब तो मेरा दिल जागे न सोता है, क्या करूँ हाय कुछ कुछ होता है,
क्या करूँ हाय कुछ कुछ होता है।
जो भी चाहो वो मैं पाऊं, जिंदगी में जीते जाओ। चांद तारे तोड़ लाऊं, सारी दुनिया पर मैं छाऊं, बस इतना सा ख्वाब है, बस इतना सा ख्वाब है। चांद तारे तोड़ लाओ, सारी दुनिया पर मैं छाऊं, बस इतना सा ख्वाब है, बस इतना सा ख्वाब है। दिल खिले और जीने को क्या चाहिए, तू मिले दिल खिले और जीने को क्या चाहिए। ना हो तू दास तेरे पास पास मैं रहूंगा जिंदगी भर, ना हो तू दास तेरे पास पास मैं रहूंगा जिंदगी भर। सारे संसार का प्यार मैंने तुझी में पाया, तू मिले दिल खिले और जीने को क्या चाहिए। हाँ तू मिले दिल खिले और जीने को क्या चाहिए। चंदा तुझे देखने को निकला करता है, आईना भी ओ दीदार को तरसा करता है। इतनी हंसी कोई नहीं, इतनी हंसी कोई नहीं, हुस्न दोनों जहां का एक तुझ में सिमट के आया। तू मिले दिल खिले और जीने को क्या चाहिए।
Alrighty then, 32 minutes after 10 o'clock, everybody, and we hope you guys are enjoying all the great ones that we are playing for you. Like Auntie Radhika mentioned this morning was the swearing in of the councillors for the municipality of Georgetown, and so they're now reporting that Mr. Alfred Mentor is now the new mayor of Georgetown, and Miss Denise Miller is the deputy mayor of Georgetown. So, we're gonna provide more information to you. Of course, Mr. Mentor in the previous council was a deputy mayor, and so now he has now holds the office of mayor, while Miss Miller she will now take the office or the chair as deputy mayor. So congratulations to you both, and of course, I thank you, Radhika, for highlighting to tell us that, hey, they get this swearing today, and we should go for no week councillor, but I didn't walk around for acts. It's which, so, I promise, Auntie Radhika, that I will learn who my councillor is, and I'll come back and call the councillor name. I promise. Both me and Buddy Powell will do that.
Good.
Both me and Buddy Powell will do that. Sound like a plan? We got some investigating to do. Sounds like a plan. So, congratulations to all the councillors that would have been, sworn in today. We hope that you are going to work in the best interest of your community and that you're going to make your communities a better place. So congratulations to you. It is already 33 minutes after that 10 o'clock hour. Shop now, thank them later. Check out our friends over there at Venus Footwear. They're located at 110 Regent Street, Lazytown, Georgetown. At Venus Footwear, they cater for every occasion, whether it's the work, school, or even a casual outing. Remember, you look in your absolute best. Walking out in style is their number one priority.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it's time for us to shift our attention to today's movie recommendation. And this one is a 1990 drama film. And the name of this one is Kishan Kanhaiya. It's
Nice.
called Kishan Kanhaiya. So it's about twin brothers, Kishan and Kanhaiya, and they were separated at birth, and one is raised in a mansion and the other in a poor family, and they reunite in a bid to fight evil. So how did they reunite? Under what circumstances? What was the movie like? What was their life about? How did they come to know that they were brothers? Is what will be interesting in this movie. It stars Anil Kapoor, Madhuri Dixit, Kadar Khan, and Shilpa Shirodkar, among other actors and actresses. So if you've ever seen Kishan Kanhaiya, let us know. This one, we haven't really ever featured a movie starring Anil Kapoor, so we're doing that differently today. We usually feature Shah Rukh Khan and Amir Khan, Salman Khan and all that, but today we're shifting it over to Anil Kapoor. If you've ever seen this one, comment right now and let us know. Of course, I've already posted the poster on our Instagram and Facebook pages, so you can head across there later on if you want to see what today's movie of the day is, just in case if you missed it.
All right, so that's, like what Paul mentioned, head across our social media pages and see that photograph, see that flyer, just to make sure that you're the right movie you're looking at. All right, we've got you back, we've got you covered. 35 minutes after 10 o'clock. Like what Paul mentioned, we bumped our gum today a whole lot because it's Talkative Thursday. So when we come back at 10 hours 45, I'm going to tell you what July, not June. What July 6 is all about. And of course, you got a positive quote, and then we got to prepare to skillly daddle ourselves out of here. Let me quickly say good morning to the lovely people on Facebook. Here we go. Sunita is saying good morning. Lochini is saying good morning. Sati is saying tunes. Sati is saying Joshua, good, very good. Love the singing. Oh, thank you. Rohani Narayan is saying good morning, Josh and Sarai and Alex. May you have a blessed and beautiful Thursday. We wish you the same as well, Rohani. Srinath Rabindranath, good morning to you. Indy Kumar says good morning, happy Thursday. Nadia Ghani is saying good morning to Missy Boo. We've got Shiv Narayan, Andy Singh is saying always locked in. Good morning. Nadia Ghani is having my breakfast that I really wanted this morning. She is having bacon eggs with coffee. All right. Nicholas Bowler is saying Aladdin and Jasmine. That's when we were singing A Whole New World. A whole new world. A something point of view. No one to tell us how or where to go, and say we're only dreaming a whole new world. A dazzling place I never knew. Something, something, I don't know the rest.
We gotta admit, you sound pretty good.
Oh, thank you. Nadia Ghani sends the right girl, you dress up, man. Now, let me see your rear girl. Let me see. We need to focus.
Oh, God. May I wear this shirt one more time?
Go back a little bit. Let me see the shot, man. Oh, the girl.
My gosh.
What you got there? Crystals? What you got there?
My girl Melissa checked in.
Oh,
she
Lord.
says,
What did she? Let me hear.
oh, yeah, I can't read what she said. I can't read what she said. But, Melissa, yes, a new mayor has been sworn in.
All right, we can't read it. Melissa, behave yourself. Nadia Ghani wants to know, Joshua, how are you doing today? Because yesterday you weren't feeling too well. Oh, Nadia, I'm not 100%, but Nadia cares. Nadia, I'm not 100%, but I came out here because I don't feel good when I'm away from you people. So I'm so happy that you're asking Nadia, but I'm good. I'm gonna be good. Rishman Narayan, good morning to you. Sundar Sudhir, good morning to you. Who else do we have? We've got Margaret. Margaret, you seem very new. Good morning to you, Margaret. And says good morning to you, wonderful people. I'm enjoying how y'all laughing. Margaret, thank you. Well, laughter is a good medicine. We've got Nisha Siraj. Good morning to you. Hemati Jaipal. Good morning. So Sridat is saying he have a green stall next to him. Remember we asked him when he said fresh or pepper. He said he got a green stall next to him, so he will go there and get his
technically
green.
it's still fresh from the neighbor's yard or whoever it is. Right,
yeah.
perfect.
So Bibi Mohammed always joining us from Coven John. Good morning to you. BBC Charan, Kenny Rumel. Good morning. And so yeah, good morning to everyone joining us this morning. We hope you guys are going to have a great one today. So Sunita is saying yes, she saw the movie and it's a very good, has some very good love songs in it. So go check out that movie, and when we come back, we're gonna tell you what July 6th is all about, and then we gotta skiddly daddle ourselves out of here.
Right.
Yes.
मेरी नजर में जिसे चुना वो लड़की है दीवानी, मैंने पल पल जैसा सुना वो मुझसे है अनजानी। मैं जितना देखूं उतना चाहूं, जान मेरी वो ले जाए। She's a rock star, कुछ भी कहो, बड़ी मस्त यार, कुछ भी कहो, मुझे आए प्यार, कुछ भी कहो। She's a rock star, दिल लेके उड़ी जादू की पुड़ी करके आंखें दो चार। She's a rock star, कुछ भी कहो, बड़ी मस्त यार, कुछ भी कहो, मुझे आए प्यार, कुछ भी कहो। She's a rock star.
तुझे दीवाना, सपनों में रोज आए, आ जिंदगी में आना। ओ जाने जाना, ढूंढे तुझे दीवाना, सपनों में रोज आए, आ जिंदगी में आना सनम। खूबसूरत परी जैसी होगी, मुझे क्या पता दिलरुबा कैसी होगी। किसी खूबसूरत परी जैसी होगी, मुझे क्या पता दिलरुबा कैसी होगी। मेरी बेखुदी एक कसम मेरे लिए, प्यार में एक पल जा तुझे पाना। ओ ओ जाने जाना, ढूंढे तुझे दीवाना, सपनों में रोज आए, आ जिंदगी में आना। ओ जाने जाना, ढूंढे तुझे दीवाना, सपनों में रोज आए, आ जिंदगी में आना सनम।
कैसी होगी रे अनदेखी अनजानी सी पगली सी दीवानी सी जाने वो कैसी होगी रे ओ चोरी से चुपके चुपके बैठी है दिल में छुपके जाने वो कैसी होगी रे
अनदेखा अनजाना सा पगला सा दीवाना सा जाने वो कैसा होगा रे अनदेखा अनजाना सा पगला सा दीवाना सा जाने वो कैसा होगा रे
ओ प्रिया प्रिया तुमसा नहीं कोई प्रिया ओ प्रिया प्रिया तुमसा नहीं कोई प्रिया तू खुश रहे जहाँ भी रहे ओ प्रिया प्रिया तुमसा नहीं कोई प्रिया तू खुश रहे जहाँ भी रहे ये मेरे दिल की दुआ ओ प्रिया प्रिया तुमसा नहीं कोई प्रिया
I love this song. I love this song. And speaking about love, believe it or believe it not, as you know, the July 6th, was sent to me. I am skinning my teeth because July 6th is known as International Kissing Day. And so this day is celebrated to acknowledge the significance of kissing, and the tradition originated in the UK and has spread globally. So happy.
So we're celebrating the tradition of sharing diseases and bacteria.
Goodbye. Yeah, so that is what July 6th is all about.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know what people like me are gonna do, but
We're gonna do virtual kisses.
all right, guys. And also you've got our positive quote for today to end.
I do. And a positive quote says, "The best view comes after the hardest climb." The best view comes after the hardest climb.
That's if you like seeing things from an up-top angle. But that's actually true because it's just it's just a figurative way of speaking. But you're absolutely right, buddy pal. When you're done putting in hard work, you stand up 3 hours and cooking and win a nice craft corridor in front of you. And when you're done, woo,
Yeah.
good stuff.
Good stuff. Well, I gotta go. I gotta go and get my vitamin C, and just have fun.
Right.
Today-
Well, have a great day.
Today's Thursday. Today's that day that thing will drop, and I'm gonna snore.
It is not Thursday.
Today's Zay.
Okay. You're losing your stripes this morning.
I know, but I'm gonna be good for tomorrow because Sati. Who says it? Was it Sati? Rohani Narayan says, "Josh, get well soon. I know you love Friday." Look at that. Look at that. Tomorrow is Giam Friday. Giam Fire Friday.
There we go.
Giam,
There we go.
So I want everybody to stay tuned tomorrow at 9 o'clock. The party starts. It's going to be a lot and lots of fun tomorrow. Tomorrow we want you to tell us what is the most craziest thing that has ever happened to you. It's embarrassing at the same time, but you had to laugh. That's what we want to know tomorrow. All right?
All right.
I'm going to tell you, I've got like 5. I'm going to tell you all of them tomorrow. I know Buddy Pally shared hers with her shoe loosened in the bus playing a regular girl. But there's many more. There's many more that we can share with you. And
Remind me about this word tomorrow. Tag.
Tag. Good.
Good.
Tag.
I want you guys, because I might not remember the joke. But once you say tag,
we're gonna remember. So remind us tomorrow if you want to know, if you want Buddy Pal to share that joke. Remind her in the comment section as soon as we come on tomorrow. That reminder should be #tag. Hashtag tag. So we're going to remember. Guys, it's been yet a wonderful day rocking with you. We love doing this. We make it our duty to come here every Monday to Friday from 9 to 11 o'clock. Buddy Pal hangs out with you on a Saturday from 1 to 4. And, you know, we just have fun as a Sabaki PR and Bollywood Tunes family. But this is where we got to pull the curtains down on yet a wonderful edition on this year International Kissing Day. And so we're going to spread love today. Giving a kiss is a form of showing your love. Hey, why don't you go ahead right in that? But giving somebody a kiss without their permission is assault. Just want to remind you that. All right. So I just want to tell you that.
The word that we want to leave with you is consent.
Yes, that's the key word. All right. So have a great one, and of course we'll catch you tomorrow. Remember that tag word tomorrow is tag. So have a great one, everybody. Buddy Pal, what do you want to say to the people?
Take care, everyone, and thanks for joining us.
All right. We love you. We're out of here.
Bye-bye.
तुझसे यूं रिश्ता जोड़ लूं, तेरी धड़कनों को छू लूं, तेरा जिस्म ओढ़ लूं, तेरी धड़कनों को छू लूं, तेरा जिस्म ओढ़ लूं.
So